right, chat. Let's go meet for meet in chat, bro.
Hey, boy, whoa, why are you talking to me like that?
When I say something about guy best friends that I've been thinking about for a while, I'm pretty sure 90% of guy best friends want to Detroit smash at least one of their homegirls, but I'm just as sure only like 30% of them actually do. The shortage you need to 100% watch out for is anyone who says he's like a brother to me. If she says that verbatim, you're not cooked. It's just 7 out of 10 girls who say this be cap, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm already not a gambling man, but Michael Jordan himself would not like those odds, because as someone who's been the guy best friend your girlfriend is complaining to, saying your stroke is weaker than the epilepsy survivors, it takes a certain type of guy and timing to be able to break through the boy best friend title. And I know you're like, Stanley, isn't this a video about dating a white or black school thought? Yes, but I need you to understand that I do know how to get a girl. Like, if you peeped my Stanley live channel that I've been posting daily reactions on that hundreds of people are already watching, I talk about women all the time, and I have to state that because the things I do later in this video would make you think I was a lost cause or hopeless. And although those things were true, I will say that nowadays I'm still a lost cause, but hope, I have hope that the love of my life will find me one day. But the last place is gonna be is within the 4 walls of a public school. And that is something that I had to learn the hard way. I had no motivation to go to school until I ended up developing a crush on this one girl. Now, obviously, letting your high school crush be your motivation is only gonna lead you to a fresh and fit podcast in 5 years, especially if they do you wrong. But like I said, I had to learn the hard way, and Ari, she was my hard way. A beautiful brown skin thought, a hard woman to love. And you guys already know that I have a procrastination problem. I mean, look at my upload schedule. Like, I've seen deadbeat fathers show up more consistently than I do to my channel. So obviously I don't talk to Ari as soon as I realize I like her. And when I was young, when I was a jit, that was just a problem that I always had to deal with. Like, I don't think it was confidence, but I think if it was anything I was uncertain about, it would just make me procrastinate on actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, obviously now I'm a lot better at it, or at least I hope I'm a lot better at it. But if I'm not, I am not surprised, because the way that it plagued me, you would have thought I needed a vaccine or something. And throughout the years, she's just getting badder and badder and badder. I'm sitting here waiting for a perfect moment or a glow up like this is a Cinderella story. But the thing about that is she's on her 8th night in shining armor, like shorty building a whole vanguard. She has enough knights and troops to lead a very effective battalion, I ain't gonna lie. And nothing hurts more than watching the girl you love get treated like a Chick-fil-A drive-thru on a Saturday afternoon. Them niggas were going through her like meal prep. I think I seen some people come back for seconds, and you would think that would push me away, because as I'm looking at these prospects and I'm noticing that she has a type, and every day is getting harder and harder to find a way into her life, because she always has someone else. She's going from star basketball players to star football players to star trappers. Like, you better be moving a basketball, moving a football, or moving cocaine if you want to talk to this shorty. And to be quite frank with you, I was scared to do 2 out of 3 of those things. And to make matters worse, I didn't have a single class with her ever. I started to think that I was in special classes or something, but one of my 3 teachers told me that it's perfectly normal to not have matching schedules. I'm cooling. I just started secretly tracking Ari's location, knowingly expecting romance. So, you were stalking her. What? No. Okay. Maybe a little bit. Like, who hasn't stalked the shorty that they're interested in at least once, bro? Like, I know y'all swiped through the Instagram. I know y'all followed her to class. Okay, not followed her to class. Not follow her to class. But like, peep what class she has. Try to walk past her in the hallway type of thing. I know I'm not the only person that done that. It's not really stalking. It's not really stalking. I'll die by that. Look, it's really more of just like admiration from a distance because I knew I liked her. I just didn't know how to go about liking her. But you know, the persevering in, it kind of paid off a little bit. We actually became pretty decent friends. I played basketball and she liked anything that moved, but there was this weird dynamic, okay? I wasn't getting the access to her that other guys were getting. And me now, I get it. But me back then didn't understand why I was on track to being her BFF instead of her FWB. And that's just because FWBs aren't really my vibe. And I think she sensed that way before I did because I was trying to. From there, we chop it up because of our mutual interest in sports, and it never really went to the places where I wanted it to go. It got so bad that I was seeing her add new men to the roster, and if I asked who she was hanging out with, you know what response I got back? She'd be like, oh, him? He's just like a brother to me. And if y'all remember what I said earlier, that's not the odds you want to take. And that's why I'm saying, as a guy best friend, it's not a position a lot of guys make it out of. Because I believe in high school, you could go from a friendship to a relationship. And that may work in real life, but high school is not a real place. I have never been more wrong in my life than in that moment. Being her friend was the worst thing that I did because this sweet brown skin butterfly luck having of a girl that I once thought I knew was absolutely getting tossed, and she let me know every detail in a way that only brought pain and hardship into my life. Yo, Ari, what's good? Oh my gosh, Stanley, you'll never guess what happened today. Huh? Oh, did your parents finally get you that necklace that you were talking about? Wait, Ari, I don't. And then after he me, Ari, I don't. I don't want to. And then until 8, and then his dad walked into the room and smelled like salmon. What was the bleep after? And the lawnmower off, and your Stanley Live channel on in the background. So in that moment, it just dawns on me that I just can't compete, bro. That moment forever scarred me, bro. I literally think that might be one of the reasons why I don't like chasing women. Like, it's not that I wouldn't pursue a woman that I like. It's just that I won't pursue a woman unless I like love her. You feel what I'm saying? And even then, it's not like the pursuit that y'all are thinking. Like, it's a lot lighter on my end. And honestly, I am kind of grateful for that experience because it kind of showed me the type of guy that I am compared to the guy that she likes. Oh yeah, I'm not dumb. This girl is a real life eater, and I can see and identify that she hangs around them bulls, and that's just not my body. But I would be a liar if I said I don't think there was still a chance for me. Like, if I played my role, it probably could have been me one day, but the suffering and agony of watching her get dogged out, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. You could wait your turn and hit brown shorty, but white, completely different story. It's either they love you enough to let you dog them out, or they gonna call 3 different types of emergency services to get you locked up. I'm exaggerating, but hear me out though. It's this white girl I know. Let's call her Aaliyah. And I had to block Aaliyah for my mental health. I had to forget every ounce of this woman's existence because I can't be around that energy. I know Ari was trash, but Aaliyah, man, look, Aaliyah and I actually already were homies. And she was like the white girl that guys watch pass by, turn their heads, and then fling their whole body weight back onto you like their body just shut down or something. That was how fine Aaliyah was. Things are going good between us. You know, I'm working my way up the roster spot. I'm working like I'm trying to make it out the trenches. And I remember walking through the hallways with her. And ironically, the same dude who stole my girlfriend in that Aura video walks past us in the hallway and screams, "Hey, that's you?" Bro, this dude always messed up my game plan. I don't know what it is with bro. I don't know what type of beef that we had, but he always is in the way of what I am trying to do. And it goes back to the other video again. And I'm like, bro, did he really hate me? Like, I really think that this dude might have had a certain type of hate inside of his heart for me, because I literally pointed that out. But regardless of everything, bro, if I could have disappeared in that moment, bro, I promise you I would have took that decision in a heartbeat. Because genuinely, as a guy, that's literally one of the worst setups. Like, it's literally one of the worst experiences that you could ever be put through. You could be chilling with a shorty right here, and then you could be right there. If somebody says, hey, that's you, be ready for her to violate. Like, it doesn't matter how long y'all known each other. If that's not 100% you, it's cooked. And I'm not sure if you guys know this. Unless a girl is 1000% yours, if someone says, hey, that's you, she's gonna say no. And it's no recovering from that. So when he yells that from the hallway and she clears the air by saying in the nicest, meanest way possible that I mean nothing to her, I'm just holding back real thug tears. Shorty done called me ugly in 3 different languages. I'm chopped. But it's like, whatever. Maybe she don't like my type or something. That's cool. Until I see her going around the school getting every uglier than me. And look, I'm not even one to judge someone's looks, because I'm not no 8 out of 10. But dang, you let Bartholomew hit? You're nasty. So me being a little mad, I'm like, yo, are you and so together? She hits me with, he's like a brother to me. Like, I know we're in Virginia, but this brother blowing your back out thing is getting out of hand. Just tell me you don't like me. Just tell me you don't like me, bro. Stop telling me that every single person is the bro. Stop telling me every single person is family. This, that, and the third, bro. It's 2024. Nobody's believing that anymore, okay? I am in the middle of this hallway right now, ready to break down and cry, but I would rather get it over with than to be strung along. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, here's the thing that I'm not even really diving into is that I really be trying my hardest. Like, I'll really listen. I'll really take care of you. I'll really help you with some homework questions here and there. Like, I'm not gonna let you walk over me, but I'm gonna really put in pain to try to, you feel me, get shorty. But at the same time, don't tell me everybody the bro. Now I gotta look at the bro become the hook. So after that, I give up on her. Like I said, I don't like really chasing like that. But here's the thing. I really did put in groundwork. So when I give up on her, I completely let the leashes go back to the streets she is. You feel what I'm saying? Not that she ever came off of the streets to begin with. But little did I know later, that would actually be a lifesaver. Because this girl, I kid you not, is cuckoo. Like, literally crazy. But one thing I know about Aaliyah is that when she don't like you, she will do horrible things to get you off her body. Case in point, this is why I had to mentally block her as her guy best friend at that time. Although I didn't hit, I'm the luckiest dude alive. Because when a dude she didn't like kept pressing up on her, she's texting me and saying she starts joking about threatening bro with allegations to see if that makes him stop. Maybe like stalking or verbal harassment. But bro, I was not rocking. That's some stuff Ari not gonna even entertain on her worst day. And also, here's what I respect about Ari in comparison to Aaliyah. Ari for sure went into more details causing me trauma, right? But Aaliyah was a lot more disrespectful with it. Like, why? Because as we're physically arm's length apart from each other, before me even knowing about how she get with the allegations, aside from her being comfortable with lying, she's showing me bruises, man. Like, I'm talking about slaps, grabs, scratches. She pulled up her shirt and a move list slid out, bro. They weren't from fighting though. No. This is how she gets down in the bed, bro. She a freak. Like, I'm 23. Till this day, I don't know what she did to still get bruises like that. The thing is, this shorty had to be such a freak for me to still not know, because she was coming to school showing them off, bro. She was popping it. Like, she was thinking everybody in the school was jacking it. And you know what? There probably was guys at the school that was jacking it, but I am not one of those guys, okay? Put that away, all right? We're in school. I'm trying to learn. Cause no, bro, you gotta think, like, the only person who was putting in damage like that had to be like the freaking gorilla
in the coupe that Chief Keef was talking about, bro. Like, who is she messing with? And that's why I'm saying, bro, it's hard. It's really hard to be wifing up these. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just not for anyone who is not built for that type of lifestyle. It's a completely different thing. And honestly, at my big age, I have still never figured it out. So if you're somebody who like knows, feel free to spread the information. You feel what I'm saying? Because I would literally be going through like a checklist. Like, is it my hair? Is it my nails? Is it the shirt, the drip, the pants, the shoes, the socks? I would go through every single thing about myself, take them off a list, and none of them would solve the issue. I started dressing better. I started, you feel what I'm saying, doing the hair better, teeth shining. I went to the gym. None of that helped me bag a single one. So at the end of the day, I just kind of boiled it down to like, goddamn, some people got it, some people don't. And I'm just the person who don't got it. Or some people know and some people don't. And I'm just that person that don't know. So if you know, yeah, hit me up, bro. I'm trying to see what y'all be doing. Falling in love with a white thought is impossible. And falling in love with a black thought is impossible, but I didn't know that. So as I grew up, there was this sense of I wasn't good enough to hang with the thoughts, to bag a school thought, which is crazy in hindsight. But like I said, I was growing up. And as the time passes, you realize that the best thing to do is not date a thought. Like, there is no better option out of the two. Like, as soon as I figured out the information of how they were both maneuvering and that both of them just had so many brothers, I should have ran away. And I did eventually, because, you know, COVID was the perfect excuse to go ghost for 2 years. And I wasn't in the vicinity of women because I was focusing on YouTube and myself so much to the point where I became someone that if I was a thought, I'd let me hit. And apparently when you're doing decent, when you're focused on your craft, word travels around fast. And the more I talk about my past, the more that I'm realizing how much COVID ended up changing my life. Obviously the bad stuff happened, but so much of the good stuff also happened for me during COVID, like getting away from those girls. You feel what I'm saying? And through that, you really do find that working on yourself is the best remedy to any situation. Maybe not to get a goddamn thought, but to just work on yourself is gonna end up bringing in more people than you could ever imagine, whether they end up being thoughts or cool as people like I met. You feel what I'm saying? But that was all through trials and tribulations, because I'm not gonna lie, it did not start like that. That shit was hella lonely. I remember being on the bed, me and the pillows, like there was nobody else around, dang near crying the boy to sleep. I wasn't crying to sleep. But the thing is, the part that I'm trying to highlight is that it could be a lonely road to the top. Imagine if I took that same energy. Imagine if I took that same approach, but instead of taking it to shorties who were thotties, who were trying to rack up bodies. Imagine if I took that to a whole bunch of people that I actually wanted to be my friends. It would be a lot different. I'd be a lot less lonely, and I'd probably be a lot further on the journey that I was actually pursuing. There's a little bit of a point to this video. I've been sneaking in the points on y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the thing is, I just want you guys to know that so you guys don't end up making the same mistakes that I did in the past, because honestly, I feel like that might have slowed me down in a place where it could have really sped me up. I ain't gonna lie, I still be getting caught up every now and again, bro. Look, okay, look, they're still bad and I'm still a guy, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, I gotta look like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I be tripping. And in this case scenario, turns out to be one of the cases where I was kind of tripping. Nothing crazy, but I might have tripped a little bit. Okay, that's all that I'm saying. So yes, if you are in the same position that I was in and you're trying to figure out how to bag a thought or not, I'm just letting you know you're looking at the wrong material. This is definitely not the video where you come to for advice on how to actually get the girl. This is the video that you come to be like, damn, I should probably start looking at other shorties. Because you will start to realize that most of the things that you were doing and the people that you were doing it for was mostly a waste of time and a waste of energy. And when you relocate that energy to somewhere else, that's when the people that you was giving that attention,
be circling back. And this is maybe right after I get to Austin, Texas. Ari hits me up. And for some reason, she's trying to rekindle our friendship. But at this point in my life, I'm too grown for the games and the nonsense.
Also, for the Lord, this is also where me and Airplane Girl realized that I couldn't go to MGM. Realize I just lost a shorty in this, okay? Because I feel like that plays a crucial part in what you're about to see come up next. But just know, that's where my mind was at. It was so much going on. It was a new place. It was new people I was living with. It was new everything. It was my first time in my life being separated from my family, my rock, my love and joy. And also, not even to mention, this is slightly off topic, Austin women are a lot different than Virginia women, bro. Like, nobody gave me the 411 on Austin women, bro. It is mad Asians. We don't have that inside of Virginia. It is mad Hispanics. We got a little bit of those in Virginia. I ain't gonna cap. It is mad Indians. We don't really got that in Virginia. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, it is a lot of everything that Virginia doesn't have. Virginia has a Caucasian population. They have the racial Caucasian population, and then they got like the Hispanic population, the black population, and that's it. Like that's really it. So the fact that I was there and nothing was resembling the crib, bro, did I just emo? The fact that I was there, bro, and nothing was resembling the freaking crib, nothing was resembling Virginia. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of smooth to see like a piece of home. You feel what I'm saying? Just like nothing crazy, just it was nice. It was nice to see just a little bit of piece of home. Y'all not hearing me? Like, imagine you ain't get home cooking in like a minute. All of a sudden, oh shoot, your mom freaking mailed you overnight cookies to the doorstep. You've been on a diet, but it's like, damn, am I really gonna not take some cookies? Like, I've been on a diet, but these is Ma's cookie from back home. I'm just trying to put y'all in my perspective, okay? Because you gotta understand, this is a real mindset of a 19-year-old at the time. I think I was 19. I was either 19 or 20. So all of those things really do start weighing on me, but also at the same time, I'm in a great position, a position that I didn't think that I was gonna even be in so soon, but I'm glad that I'm here. So I'm just trying to take full advantage of the moment, not mess up, and not get distracted. I just need y'all to understand both sides of the scale that I'm trying to weigh here, because if it was up to me to redo it again, I might make the same mistake. I ain't gonna cap. I might make the same mistake.
I'm too grown for the games and the nonsense. So, you know, like these days, we're still close. Like, we're still cool. Like, we're cool, but like not that close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do anything with her. She's like a sister to me. With that being said, it's a wrap. Fade to black.